A war is coming, and I will be ready. Though, you'd think I'd be getting ready by training, or sharpening my blades, or, doing something other than sitting and trying not to think about anything, which I'm totally screwing up, and... Alright, starting over. My mind is focused. Real focused. Like, really focused. You wouldn't believe how focused I am. Damn it, I lost it. Okay, one more time. My blades are an extension of my hands. My hands are an extension of my will. My emotions are a reflection of my actions, not the driver of them. And my mind is focused on the task at hand because a divided mind is a weak mind. And this is the creed of the anti-mage, and this is the law of the hunt. Boom, suck it, meditation. And now I wait until I'm needed, which can happen any time. Like, if someone needed help with the War of the Ancients, I would be so ready. Just say the word. Please, say the word. I should have brought a book. I'm Wei. We can get to know each other better after I kill these guys. My life doesn't matter. The mission does. Vanessa once told me that the anti-mage is just using me. Which isn't surprising. She's a wizard. Lying comes easy for their kind. I know exactly who and what the anti-mage is. A man consumed. But even in his dedication and pursuit, he never once presumed to have control over me. There's a reason he insists I call him mentor, not master. He knows why I sought him out. And he knows that my path isn't his. Like any father, he has dreams of what I can become. And like any daughter, I want to make him proud. But I need to do it on my terms. I don't remember much about my family. I don't remember anything about the day I lost them. Just what the anti-mage told me. He says I'm better off. Seeing who he is, what he's become, he's probably right. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to know. Needing to know. And when my training's complete, he'll owe me more than a children's story. He'll owe me the truth. The anti-mage says I survived for days before he found me. He'd stumbled across the remains of my caravan, on the trail of the things that took my kin. He was younger, full of fire, looking for a fight, not a child. I don't remember much, but I do remember the first moment I saw him. He likes to tell me that all he did was lend a hand, that I would have survived without his help. Growing up, I even used to believe him. But I've seen what the world makes of lost children. Some call the anti-mage heartless, a monster. I know better. He found a place for me, and when I was old enough, a place beside him. To learn more than just how to survive. Together, we'll beat back the darkness that threatens to make lost children of us all. The other children at the sanctuary didn't really take to me. I mean, I can see why. I was insufferable. I had a destiny. I had a mentor waiting for me. And when I was old enough, which always seemed just a day or two away, I would seek him out and do great things. Can you imagine living with that? So what if it was true? They hated me. Humility is something that came later. Well, let's call it a work in progress. I won some of them over in the end. Kinda. Well, let's call that a work in progress too. I can't stress how much I hate blink daggers. Like, I spent years learning how to transport through space by sheer power of will, and then I found out you can just go to a damn store and buy a blink dagger? And by the way, it doesn't even really look like a dagger. It's more like a swirly hatchet thing that spits in the face of my training. Once I brought this up to the anti-mage, and all he had to say about it was, "You should be meditating." Which is just this whole other problem because meditation is not my thing. Anyway, blink daggers. I hate them. Do I need this? No. Am I buying this because I can? Absolutely. There's no magi that I can't track and kill. They will yield or they will die. I won't let my mentor down. I have my orders. I'm here on behalf of the Tyler estate. Breathe, Wei. Breathe. It's just an army. No big deal. No turning back now. Let's show them who they're dealing with. I can almost taste the anticipation in the wind. I've waited so long for this moment. To prove not just to my mentor, but to the world what I'm capable of. The anti-mage and I are similar, but we do have differences. For instance, I know how to talk like a normal person. I've dedicated my life to be good at one thing. Hunting mages. War of the Ancients? Please. I've had to conduct an investigation in Weeping Rose. There's nothing scary about some glowy rocks. The anti-mage is not a name. It is a title worthy of respect from the righteous and fear from the wicked. Jungle, here we come. I didn't spend all this time training just to hit creeps. But damned if it isn't hypnotic. Not usually into money. But did you see those weapons in the secret shop? It's not cheap getting the gear I need. Get out of my jungle. Hey, who killed these creeps? If I ever drop a thy or a thine, just end me right there. Counter magic was my first lesson, and I learned it well. Those who turn to magic will be punished. Yep, the world is a messed up place. You can't catch me, you can't beat me, you can't run from me. Time to give Weeping Rose something to cry about for real. It was an honor to fight beside you all. I never thought I'd say this, but put me back in the sanctuary. Just meditate on this for a while. It won't help, but what else have you got? I always leave the Hellbear cubs alone. They're pretty cute, and, I'll be back this way again. You might not guess it, but I didn't spend much time around other kids. I don't hate you, but that doesn't mean you're getting out of here alive. Crushing dreams is kinda my job. Let the mists of Avernus die with you, Abaddon. The mists could never save you from me. Keep your mists away from me, Abaddon. Does an alchemist count as a mage? Probably not. Ah, well. Tricks and potions will never beat skill and training. Hey, so someone said you know how to make extra gold. You should have remained an apparition. You don't belong on this plane. Why do I always get stuck with the weird ones? You had one job, Arc Warden. Now look what your failure has caused. Make all the copies you want. I'll kill you all. You had to let the ancients break out of the moon. You know, Warden, if you did your job properly, we wouldn't be in this mess. I beat Axe. I beat Axe! I wonder if Goodkind will put me in one of her stories now. Axe, I've read every adventure Goodkind's written about you. Even Red Mist, Red Passion, which is criminally underrated. Glad you're on my side, Axe. I don't fear you, Bane. Your magic has no power over me, Bane. No one's gonna miss you, Bat Rider. Cute bat. You're gonna let me ride the bat when this is over, right? It is one big bat. You're on the wrong side of this fight, Beastmaster. My mentor spoke highly of you, Karok. I'm sorry it ended this way. The Flayed Twins are monsters. Any servant of the Flayed Twins is an enemy of mine. Where did you get those blades, Bloodseeker? The Flayed Twins will have their blood today. Revtel should have paid you more, Gondar. You won't find me easy prey, Bounty Hunter. How's life in Revtel? When will they decide on Quertheus' replacement? The battlefield is no place for a drunk. Drink it off in Whitespire, Brewmaster. You nauseate me. You couldn't beat Tusk, and you couldn't beat me. I hate bugs. Die, spider! Your hunting days are over, War Runner. Looks like I'm champion of the Omex Arena now. I've always wanted to know how I'd measure up in the Omex Arena. This would be so much cooler if you'd let me ride you into battle. I fought a fundamental and lived to talk about it. I can't wait to tell my mentor that I killed a fundamental. Your magic is the worst type, Chen. I will never be your slave, Chen. You're deplorable, Chen. The Knights of the Fold are just a cult with a pretty name. The dead should stay dead. Your aim failed you. I've studied your story, Clinks. I'm so sorry. You deserve peace, Clinks. I'll carve open your tin can. Calling your magic science won't spare you, Clockwork. I always thought you were a robot. How much would it cost for you to make me a set of that armor? Sorry, Rylai. You seemed nice. Go back to Ice Rack while you still can. You're not what I pictured, Rylai. You are the most bubbly mage I've ever met in my life. You have a mind for battle, Darkseer. It's a shame you picked the wrong side. To think there was a time when I thought I could learn from you. When the battle's over, I'd love to talk tactics with you. It's nice to fight with someone who has their wits about them. You're nothing but a petty grifter, Maresca. Our pasts all catch up with us eventually, Maresca. At least your father cares enough to hire a bounty hunter to find you, Maresca. Guess it's us against the world, eh, Maresca? You can only cheat death so many times, Dazzle. Your luck finally ran out, Dazzle. Turns out you were just waiting for me to show up. I guess we both agree that this is best. Death Prophet, we really need to talk. An exorcism is when you cast ghosts away from this plane, not summon them to murder somebody. Your gloaty magic means nothing. I'm sorry about what happened to your people, Disruptor, but you should never have fought me. At least Sorla Khan doesn't use magic. Die, demon! Back to the seven hells with you! No one's gonna cry about this one. Eldworm, huh? I thought you'd be bigger. You'll always live in Caden's shadow, Davion. The anti-mage spoke highly of Caden. I can see why you idolized him. Traxix, your pursuit of power ends here. Your pursuit for the mists of Avernus ends here. I think you got Wind Ranger all wrong, Traxix. She's nice. Let's see if you're as good as Wind Ranger, Traxix. Nothing but rubble. You could take a beating, I'll give you that. It's a good thing your brothers weren't around to see your failure. Die, Pawn of Kana. If it's any consolation, I think you have a cool drum. Can I play your drum? Hold on, still trying to wrap my head around this. Elder Titan? Wait, didn't I read about you in some book? When I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd be fighting a deer lady surrounded by butterflies. It was you or me, Enchantress. Keep me safe, Enchantress. It'll be worth it. No one can actually be as happy and sweet as you appear to be. Your time on this plane is over. Back to the void with you! I thought that guy was supposed to be a dinosaur. I tire of Klazareem's interference. Hey, if you ever hear of someone breaking the Klazareem Treaty, let me know, and I'll stab the hell out of the mage responsible. How do you see? What are you gonna do? Get some ink on me? That brush isn't gonna do you a whole lot of good. Get down here! You're grounded. What the hell is that abomination? Can't believe people call you Gyrocopter. That's a thing, not a name. Honestly, I didn't even know you could actually stab light. You're not too chatty, are you? It'll take more than spears to stop me. You fought bravely. Your hubris ends here. I take no joy in killing a father. Don't worry, you degenerate. I'll be civil. Honestly, though, I'm not supposed to talk to you. Nothing against you personally, but you are pretty much brimming with magic. So do you two get along? Well, at least you don't have to be lonely anymore, you know, because you're dead. I don't know what Lanaya saw in you. If you have time, we should have a little sparring match. What happened with you and Lanaya? You're funny, old man. Too bad you had to die. Next time, stay on your boat. You always let down your crew, Kanka. Can you take me sailing sometime? I've never been on a boat. So, you let your whole crew die. That's heavy. Stonehall's time is over. You're nothing but Galanius's pawn. We're not that different, Treston. We're both trained to fight for something bigger than ourselves. Let's give him hell, Treston. Some days I really like this job more than others. Mark my words, Leshrac. When this is done, you're a dead man. I've waited for this moment. Time to die, Lich. This is a temporary arrangement, Lich. I can't believe I'm fighting alongside someone as repulsive as you. Well, that was a public service. So you're the Slayer. I'm not impressed. You are way more stabbable than your sister. You'll never make it to Weeping Rose, Lion. There is no sanctuary from me, Lion. Just don't point your finger at me. The Quorum can't protect you forever, Lion. I think I handled that pretty well. Celimene is a monster, Luna. Someday you'll see that. Scourge of the Plains? Please. You're a horrible person, Luna. But Nova is adorable. Don't worry, Luna. If you die on the field, I'll take care of Nova. Rest in peace, Lycan. You fought well, Lycan. When the war is over, I need you to tell me about Slom. Jeez, everyone takes it so personally. God Killer has a nice ring to it. It's a sad story, Medusa. But this is the only way it was ever gonna end. If we survive this, I'll help you find your sisters, Medusa. You have my word. Die, you little runt! Sorry, Meepo. You always seem like kind of a jerk. Maybe I'm not so sorry. Meepo, great. It's you. Stay away from my wallet, Meepo. I guess that's about how I expected a princess to fight. Can I ride Sagan? Please? Playtime's over, Wukong. Guess you weren't so reformed after all. What's fun about fighting water? I'm not really into vocalists. Buy me some time, Naga. I'll take care of the rest. Between the two of us, they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. Did you think I was gonna let you keep getting away with it? You disgust me. Your reign of terror is over, Night Stalker. That wasn't terrifying or anything. I know was a monster and a mage, but that almost felt wrong. Well, just try not to hurt yourself, Ogre, or any of us. You lost the righteous path, Purist. Wait, I had something for this. Probably a good sign you're on my team, right? Ever start a fight not even knowing if an enemy can be killed? Whew. I enjoy my work, but I always take it seriously. You just learned why. Dante, I've read about the Nivon Gallants. You need to tell me some stories. I gotta tell you, Panlin, the Nivon Gallants look like they have way more fun than the Tyler estate. Was I on your list, or are you just really unlucky? Hey, Mordred. Can I see your list? Okay, that has to be the last one. I've heard stories about your prowess in battle, Azwraith. I look forward to fighting with you. I hope your illusions can buy me enough time. What was all that about? Wow, that thing's annoying. Is something broken in your brain, Pudge? Do you even have one? Never thought I'd be working with Pudge, but the real world's a complicated place. Disgusting little creature. I don't know what to do with you, Pugna. On one hand, you like to burn mages. On the other hand, you're a mage that wants to burn people. I gotta think about this. Be grateful I have more pressing problems to deal with, Pugna. I'm not some foolish man you can entice, Akasha. You are such a cliché. Oh, wow. You gotta be kidding me. You're done tormenting souls. Honestly, a lot of you higher beings are pretty petty about it. Just saying. The Jasper Circle should have stayed out of my way. You could never hide from me, Ricky. Ricky, is it true you know Lorlan Lassan? See you on the field. Well, I mean, I won't see you on the field, but you know what I'm saying. Your tricks won't work on me, Rubik. Now to find your father's staff. I got my eye on you, Rubik. You got some serious daddy issues, Rubik. If something can't exist without magic, it shouldn't exist. To the abyssum with you! The court of Rastul holds no sway here. I hate chickens. You've betrayed your oath to the Tyler estate. I wish it hadn't come to this, Silencer. It's an honor to assist the Tyler estate. I won't let you down, Silencer. Man, you talk a lot. I finally shut that guy up. Anti-Mage never taught me how to fish, but I catch on quick. I'm sending you back to Darkreef. Don't get any ideas, Slark. Stay focused on the job and we won't have any problems, Slark. Don't worry, I'll take care of your lizard. I feel really guilty about beating up that old lady. Those cookies smell real good. The Anti-Mage never baked me cookies. You fight like a coward, Sniper. I hate guns. Cover me, Sniper. I'm gonna need time to build up. Okay, so yes, I think you're a coward for using a gun. But that being said, I'm super happy you're not pointing it at me. Look, she was obviously dangerous, and possibly in pain. I think we're good here. You really gotta work on your enunciation. I don't know what business you had in our realm, but it's over. Arrogant bastard. So much bluster, so little follow-through. You are a magnificent bastard, Storm Spirit. I guess they don't make Knights of the Vigil like they used to, huh? You fought well, Sven. I could never betray the man who trained me. You're despicable. You have no honor, Sven. I fight with you only out of necessity. I hate those guys. That's for everyone. Guess you spent too much time reading. Blade smarts over book smarts, I guess. Hey, Lanaya. What's going on with you and your Narrow? One less maniac to deal with. Are all the Keen that nuts? Look, Timbersaw, I think it's courageous that you talk about your issues. Give those trees hell, Rizrak. Science, magic, all the same to me. The world has enough of the arcane. You didn't need to invent more. This science of yours sounds an awful lot like magic. The bigger they are. Ugh, I'm gonna have to spend all night sharpening these. He wasn't a magic user, just a jerk. I told you not to challenge me, Amir. All this power and still can't conquer the mortal realm. Pathetic, really. This is for the Anti-Mage. The Anti-Mage will be pleased when I tell him how pathetic you were. You made me work for it, Bear Man. I'll give you that. I don't envy your path, but it ends here. Listen, Venge, I'll be honest. I don't know how you put up with Skywrath for as long as you did. Oh man, I hope this stuff washes off. That was really unpleasant. I'm sorry for what happened to you, Viper. Viper, you don't need to be consumed by your past. There's a better way. Remind me never to die. Do you even like small talk, Visage? You fought with honor. Let's find out if you live up to the hype. Why am I always working with emotionally stunted martial artists? Maybe I need to pay a visit to this university of yours. Time to burn this grimoire. College sounds like an awesome place. Do they have classes not about magic? Couldn't risk letting you live. Well, I'm fighting alongside a bug. Didn't see that coming this morning. Yeah, but could anyone weave new threads of reality, or do you need special mandibles? Not so fast after all, Ranger. Oh man, remember when we killed that necromancer? Fun times. We'll see who gets there first, Lorelei. I killed a dragon. I killed a dragon! I hope you fight better than you write poems. So, Orath, I've read some of your stuff. It's very, verbose. They'll call anyone a hero these days. It's over, Asterion. This time you're gonna stay dead. I'm watching you, Asterion. If my mentor finds out I'm helping Asterion, he's gonna kill me. You should have stayed hiding out as a swan, old man. Some god he turned out to be. I'm not your type, Zeus. I have self-respect. Oh good, skeezy older men. I really missed those when I was training in a cave. This is like some twisted children's story. I figured we'd make a good team. Sorry, you seemed pretty cool. I don't say this often, but I could really learn a thing or two from you. This is gonna be awkward when we're back home, isn't it? It's great to be on the field with you. I'm gonna make you proud.
گایز یه خورده بدقولی شد. این ویدیو رو قرار بود زودتر از اینا بسازم ولی شاید باورتون نشه ولی سیمای تلفن محلمون رو دزدیدن. یه چند روزی دنبال کارهای اون بودم، به خاطر همینم ساختن این ویدیو طول کشید. ولی انقدر تو این ویدیو اسمای خاص هست که واقعا جا داره که بشنم این ویدیو رو یه دور آنالیزش کنم. که راستش رو بخواید همیشه بدقول از آب در میام. به خاطر همین قولش رو بهتون نمیدم. اصلا ویدیوش هم نمیسازم. دیگه کلا از این بعد ویدیو هم آپلود نمیکنم. اونایی که ساب دارن آن ساب کنن، ویدیو رو دیسلایک کنید بره پی کارش. تا